The game show flickered before cutting to a black screen, abandoning us alone in the cold dark of night. The sudden absence of light morphed the furnishing and ornaments into deformed shapeless blobs. We stewed in the silence only a second or two before the television jolted back to life. Text the color of blood ran across the screen as a calm, robotic voice narrated it. Attention all citizens of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, our country has been attacked with nuclear weapons. Please remain calm and await further instructions. In the following brief moment of silence I could hear the shock and sudden terror that had just ravaged the country like an earthquake. The television hummed before repeating the same few sentences over and over and over again. The rivers of sweat were ice cold, burning against the heat of my skin. My bones felt heavy, and my mind spun. I tried to stand, only to slump back into the soft embrace of the sofa. My throat felt parched, and I could hear my heart hammering against my ribs. My trembling hands could barely hold the bottle as I emptied the lukewarm water down my throat, though the pain did not subside. I gazed to my left, at the woman I would have soon called my wife. It seemed the life had drained along with the color from her face, leaving her like a porcelain doll, immobile on the cushions. Every part of my being wanted to wrap my arms around her, most like for the last time, and await our coming end. The world's end. But still, my body failed me, lying still as a mannequin wearing clothes drenched in sweat. My temple throbbed and my eyes couldn't see straight. Every ounce of my mind tried to lift my arm, but the bone and muscle and skin disobeyed. My breaths erupted from my lungs, strained and rasping, the effort sending tremors through my chest. Then I screamed as much from frustration as from fear as despair, the sudden noise catching me off guard and felt like glass tearing through my throat. It took several moments for my brain to register I had made the sounds and even more to notice that I was standing. My mind seized the initiative and I staggered left and sat beside my fiancée, my pulsing, searing hot arm on her shoulder. She looked in shock at me, before drowning in my embrace, her head on my shoulders and her tears mixing with my sweat. My arms held her with all my strength as my own tears burned channels into my cheeks. The world was blurred and shifting, coming slightly more in focus as I wiped the tears from my face. If I were to die, then I would face it with courage. It was then that my mind noticed the change in sound and text. It simply read, "False alarm."